I would say anticipation, not urgency. Also, to get out of the snow would be a nice thing, and get to a brand new complex in Sarasota would be a lot of fun. I think everyone's excited. I think it's important for these young players to know that they had that kind of success over a third of the season last year. They did it against some of the very best teams in baseball. It's important for their psyche to know that they can compete at this level well. And that principally is our young starting pitching that had an ERA just over 3 that was the second best in the league over that 2-month period. So, we're excited. We have some momentum going from last part of last year, and we want to sustain it.
Yeah, no. Buck and getting more outs were obviously the big keys for us. I don't know what the difference was. We just pitched better. I don't know if you guys have looked at the game film, but it just went better. We got to do better strikes and got more outs quicker and worked quick and had success. I mean, I don't know the magic recipe, nor do I know how we all of a sudden started winning, but it just happened. It just clicked.
Well, it coincided with Buck arriving, so it can't just be completely happenstance.
Whatever they choose to embrace, I'm hoping that as we get started down the spring and the season starts, that that's going to be all funneled towards our players and the job that they're doing on the field. It's uncomfortable for me a little bit, but I also understand that it's sincere, and I appreciate the way they've made me feel welcome here.
Yeah, we're the ones out there, swinging the bat and pitching and making the plays, but he's everything prior to the game, and he's in there, and not Buck specifically, but managers in general have the pregame preparation and things like that. They have a lot to do with it, and from what I hear, Buck's a stickler, and I think it's gonna be fun playing for him.
The last 2 months doesn't count going into spring training. However, the feeling does. I don't think you lose the fact that you played really good baseball, that fans are excited, the city's excited, that other teams are taking notice that that the Orioles played really solid baseball for 2.5 months, and so I think that this is the first time in my 9 years that we've had this momentum going into spring training. Usually it's been a down note, unfortunately, and the off season has been kind of a half-hearted optimism, and I think this year it's really people have looked back and said, wow, maybe they are building on something.
What we did last year when the season started in a good way, and towards the end of the year doesn't, it's out. What have you done for me lately? That's all. And there's not going to be a whole lot of lip service going on. It's got to be, nose to the grindstone and try to bridge a gap between where we are and where we want to be.